Yo, 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 what's up, everybody, y'all? It's your boy Trav here, and we are in Around the Clock Profits once again. And I just want to give y'all some information about the cash flow quadrant, about how we can actually leave the employee quadrant and get over to the business ownership and investor quadrant. And I think it's important that we all know how we need to get there and what we need to do. So I say, let's start talking about it right now, because understanding the four ways of making money are so important. And I want to make sure everyone understands, everyone knows what's next. So if you're seeing this right now live, go ahead, like this, share this right. Well, you can't share this in a private group, but like this, comment, ask any questions, but also add value, give some insights too. Just because I'm a trader for 3 years doesn't mean I know everything. There are people that have been trading for 2-3 months that have helped me, in my journey. So it's always important to understand you're never too old to learn and you're never too young to teach. That's one thing that I think that makes all this possible. Okay. So let's talk about the four ways of making money. Okay. All right. And first, you've probably seen this author before, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, who's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He also wrote The Business of the 21st Century, as well as introduced the cash flow quadrant. Okay. And as you can see here, as we're looking at the cash flow quadrant, let me make this a little bit bigger. So as we look at the cash flow quadrant, what we do see here, as we're talking about the employee quadrant, because that's where majority of us live. Okay, majority of us live in the cash flow quadrant. Let me do a quick sound check. All right, that sounds good. But what we do in this employee quadrant, we only exchange our time and effort for income. So that means if we don't work, we don't get paid. Okay, so again, if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. You only have so much PTO available, right? So it's up to you to spend 40, 50, 60 hours a week just to get income, okay? And this is 60% of the population that lives in this segment, okay? That's on the left side of money. And then some people say, hey, well, I'm a little bit smarter than that. You know what? I don't like a boss. I'm going to be my own boss, okay? So I'm going to go into work for myself. I'm going to open up a barbershop. I'm going to open up a salon. I'm going to open up a practice as a dentist or a doctor. Hey, I want to work for myself. Okay, so basically now people in the self-employed quadrant, they work for themselves, but they make money, but have no time to enjoy it because still my effort is based on my income. Again, if I'm a doctor or a dentist and I don't see patients, guess what? I don't get paid. You see what I'm saying? If I'm a barber and I don't cut hair, I don't get paid. If I'm a person who works in the salon, if I don't do hair, I don't get paid. So again, I can come and go as I please, take lunch when I want to, but if I don't have activity, if it's up to me, I'm not making money. And that's 35% of the population. So 95% of the population are getting left behind on money because they're on this left side of the quadrant that only controls 5% of the wealth. So think about that. 95% of the population only controls 5% of the wealth. Why is that? Because the wealth is going to who the employees and the self-employed actually work for. And those are the business owners that have created those systems to save yourself time, effort, and money, and now building assets. So for example, the owner of Starbucks, right, has multiple Starbucks that he's getting a percentage off under the franchise. So I'm getting 10% I'm getting 1% of 100 people's effort. And that's from Mr. John Paul Getty, who said, I would rather have 1% of 100 men's effort rather than 100% of my own effort. And that's how you create a system and build assets, because you have people running these Starbucks cafes, these Dunkin' Donuts, these McDonald's, and you're getting 10% or 1% of every McDonald's revenue. Right? There's millions and billions of McDonald's. So you're getting 1% a billion times, right? And the best job or the best business you can have is the one that operates without you having to be there. And that's 4% of the population. who become business owners because they're not afraid to take the risk, right? There's always risk involved in investing or trading or getting into business. There's risk involved waking up every day, driving a car, taking a bus, walking. There's so much that is actually going on in this world. But the people, to me, who really got things figured out are the ones who are the investors. They figured out a way that have money working for them and have unlimited income potential. And guess what? I have more time, okay? Because I found a way that basically takes me maybe 10 to 30 minutes a day where I can invest or trade or make trades or withdraw or make deposits in different accounts, 10 to 30 minutes per day. That's it, 10 to 30 minutes per day. That's allowing me to utilize my money as a tool. And that's what this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, talks about, is that you should be using money as a tool, okay? And I haven't read Cashflow Quadrant. I have Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I also read the book of the 21st century that talks about network marketing. Okay. And what network marketing is what novice people, or I like to say poor people, call a pyramid scheme. Because network marketing is basically Amazon affiliates. You see what I'm saying? You're actually utilizing another person's product that's already made and established. And you have your own referral link. And basically what you're doing is being a bridge. You're connecting the person to the product that they need, right? So advertisement, marketing, right? How many people that are on this live right now saw someone post about the Popeyes chicken sandwich, right? Millions of people, they went and tasted this sandwich and said, man, you should go try this. This sandwich is good. And people went and tried it because of word of mouth. That's network marketing. The only difference is that Popeyes got free marketing. You basically sent 10, 20 people to Popeyes to get $200 to $300 worth of food, and you did not get compensated for doing that. What network marketing does is allows you to compensate. For example, you work at a store, right? And you work on commission. Kind of similar, right? You're going to tell people, come buy from me. That's networking. You're networking, right? To get people to your business that need and want your business. Okay. So for example, trading, right? I'm a Forex and crypto trader. I've been doing this for 3 years now. So yes, I share that I trade cryptocurrency, just like anybody on Facebook share what they like to do, whether that's poetry, whether that's writing, whether that's joking or being a comedian. No matter what that is, people on their Facebook actually do what they like to do. And I'm just doing the same. The only difference is that if I connect you to Forex and you make money, we make money together, right? So yes, I do or can benefit as long as you're successful, right? That's the whole goal, right? So basically, like your job, say for every referral, right, at your job, you get paid a residual every month. Not that one-time referral fee of up to $50. No, I'm talking about $50 every month. As long as that person is employed and bringing money to the business, you get a percentage because you were the bridge that connected them to your job. Okay, that would make sense instead of these big corporations paying $50 million for Super Bowl advertisement. You know what? I'm going to put that $50 million back into my people and say, hey, if we hire, your friend or your family member, you would get paid $20 per month, every month, as long as they're employed. But that's too right. Why? Because then you understand passive residual income. These business owners don't want you to know that because that's their money. That's the money they're trying to keep. Okay. Investors like myself, I'm going to teach you, right? I'm going to show you the way. Unfortunately, any of this stuff up here isn't free to get started. As an employee, that's not free either, right? You have to usually work a week in the hole the first week. So you got to put up gas, you got to get clothes, you got to get your shoes, you got to, again, make sure your tank is full to get to and from work that first 2 weeks until you get a check. You see what I'm saying? So you're investing something, even as an employee. Same thing as self-employed. You're investing some money or information into starting your own business, right? And don't get me wrong, I have nothing to get against being employed or being self-employed. What I'm saying is that you should always look into diversifying your portfolio and looking into passive and residual income. That's so important. Why? Because Mr. Warren Buffett said it. He said, if you never find a way to make money in your sleep, you will be working until the day you die. That's scary, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason why that's scary is because I do not want to work till the day I die. I do not want to work till I'm 60 either, right? Our life expectancy is around 78, 80 years old. So you're telling me I'm supposed to work until I'm 65-ish, right? And then I live the life of 15 years and I'm old. I don't have the energy I used to have anymore. I've worked 40 years for a job that I gave 40 hours to every week. Now they're only going to give me 40% of the income I was already struggling with at 100%. That's the real scam, guys. The real scam is our public school system that teaches us to go to school, get good grades, and get a job. Go to college, get in debt, be in $100,000 of debt to get a $40K a year job just to struggle to pay off that debt for the rest of our lives, right? That's not the way it goes. Again, don't get me wrong. College had taught me a lot of things. I just wish I didn't go in debt doing it. If you can figure out where to get grants, scholarships, because I do feel the college experience socially is important, economically in certain cases, also important, but you never understand the connections that you make in college and the friendships and relationships you create while in college as well, that I think is also important. But again, I just wanted to really talk about the cash flow quadrant quickly and why it's so important to find a way to make money in your sleep. Again, I give out free information, whether it's getting cash back in gas. I got $1 yesterday because one of my friends that I sent a link to used it and they got gas. So I'm getting money back because I've helped other people find discounts on gas. And it cost me nothing. The app is free. The person already knew, and it's a free app. You're going to get gas anyway. Why not look and see which gas stations participate so you can save 5 to sometimes 22 cents off per gallon? It's a no-brainer. Also, when I share the Sweatcoin app with individuals, I have people who say, I work out all the time, I run. Why not use this app that tracks your steps? Again, a free app that will actually give you coins or tokens. You are able to accumulate coins or tokens that once you accumulate a certain amount of coins, you're able to then transfer them into gift cards. The gift cards vary depending on their agreements. But like for myself with the Upside app, when I did the gas back, and then if you're seeing this, I'm going to put the descriptions here as well if you're looking for that. And if you're seeing this on Facebook, just send me a DM. But I posted them a few times already if you haven't gotten it. But it's important because, like I said, I was able to cash. I got $10 this week. I was able to cash out and get a $10 Amazon card. That's just what I chose to get. I like getting stuff on Amazon. But now I have $10. Well, now I can purchase other things with. So it's not all about how much money you make. It's about how much money you can keep. If you make $100,000, but you spend $100,000, you're broke. People don't understand that. You see what I'm saying? Make $100,000 and live off $30,000. Right? Now you have $70,000 that's split up in investing, life insurance, saving, gold. I think that's important, cryptocurrency, and just able to, diversify your income and have that 70% multiplying for you, right? So next thing you know, that 70,000 is now 71,000, 75,000, because now it's in a system that it has the ability to grow, right? Or you buy real estate. There's so many opportunities that are available out here for you to be on the right side of money, right? When I talk about the right side of money, you guys know that I'm talking about the business owner and investor quadrants, right? That's how you get on the right side of money. And that's where we want to be. And that's why I started this group here last year, around the clock profits, because again, it's about making money while you sleep. So you got to be making money around the clock, okay? So when you're asleep, sometimes I wake up, I've made $10, $15. It may not be a lot, right? But think about it. If you can make money in your sleep, wouldn't you want to nap just a little bit more, right? Definitely want to take more naps. You see what I'm saying? Go to sleep right now. I can't wait to definitely take it to the next level and make sure I see exactly what's going on, okay? And that's so important to me. And I just wanted to share that with y'all because I feel like, it's important. And I want to make sure it's important. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Send me a private message, comment on this video, leave any questions you may have, and I can answer them because I want to see everybody at the top, y'all, because it's the bottom that's way too crowded, y'all. Mamba out.